Even if you love your furry friend and the feelings are more or less mutual, that doesn't mean he will always love your actions as much as you find him. There are many signs that your pet is not happy with you and can be overlooked by even the most observant pet owner. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, Dog Nation, where we enrich you with all the knowledge you should have if you're a by-heart dog lover. We hope we'll be able to answer all your questions in our videos and would love to learn from you guys also. So, please share your thoughts and queries with us in the comment section below, and do subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also, you can send pictures of your furry friends on the email listed in the description to get them featured on our channel. So without any wait, let's start with the video. They pee on things. There are countless reasons why dogs and cats pee. For example, lack of walks, dirty litter boxes, and peeing outside certain areas can be signs that your pet is agitated. It's a means of marking one's territory in response to another animal in the house. For dogs that pee indoors, this behavior is often related to lack of exercise or anxiety, both of which can be helped with the help of a veterinarian or trainer. They're using your house as a toilet. Is your dog suddenly treating the whole house like his own powder room? It could be a sign that he's not happy with your behavior. If your pet poops anywhere it likes, it could be an indication that he isn't exercising often enough or changing his litter box. It may also be a sign that your pet is feeling anxious. So remember to address your own behavior, such as screaming or slamming doors, that might scare him. They bite. Even the cutest pets are animals, and when threatened they revert to more basic instincts. If your pet bites you, they're likely reacting to an action in which you're involved, making them feel threatened or hurt. If so, keep your distance and see a veterinarian to make sure there are no injuries or illnesses. They growl. Okay, sure, your dog can sometimes greet the mailman in an unfriendly way. You may have done something too. Unhappy dogs can exhibit erratic behavior, low tolerance, snaps and growls at other animals and people. However, it is imperative that you do not punish your pet with growling. Otherwise, your pet may become more defensive, growling, or worse, bite. They keep scratching you. If they step on you, your dog is asking for attention or starting to play. Think of it like a kind of back from a particular enthusiastic friend. While this mostly means that your dog wants your attention and affection, it could be a sign that your dog is afraid or seeks comfort from you. How can you tell the difference? A lot of this boils down to past interactions between the two. Dogs usually learn through trial and error, so once your puppy learns to pay attention when he's pulling his paw, it's given him what he wanted and will continue to pay attention. Also pay close attention to your puppy's body language. They bare their teeth. Maybe you like posing for selfies and showing off your pearly whites. However, if your dog does, he probably isn't very excited about your behavior. Baring teeth is often a sign of dog aggression and is usually a sign of a grunt or defensive behavior, etc. However, do not assume that this is the case for all animals. They sometimes open their mouths to smell the air. They won't eat. Much like Gwyneth Paltrow watches a Big Mac cautiously, if your pet suddenly looks down at a full food bowl, it's a good sign that something is wrong. Pets who are afraid of new animals or people in the home, who are experiencing a change in routine, or who suffer from separation anxiety will often withhold food accordingly. Denial is also a sign of certain illnesses, from intestinal blockages to cancer. So if your pet is missing one or more of their meals, it's time to see a veterinarian. Their back is arched. A perfectly arched back might be good for Pilates exercise, but it doesn't bode well for pets. If you see it, it's best not to actively seek affection. After all, they're just trying to be nice. Pets experience a wide range of emotions, but there isn't much evidence that any particular motive is possible, such as being in love and anger directed at you. If you're worried about your pet appearing angry, you're probably anticipating this behavior. We recommend taking your pet to a vet to determine the underlying cause of such behavior. Their barking has increased. Dogs bark for many reasons. They may warn that they have sensed danger, greet people or another dog, chase squirrels in prey mode, get scared, or simply demand attention. If your dog's barking is directed at other animals or people outside your home, it may be due to your dog's sense of territory. However, if the barking is directed at you or other family members, chances are your puppy is trying to tell you something and doesn't necessarily prompt to bark. If your dog is bored and needs extra playtime, giving him this affection can significantly reduce the amount of attention-seeking barking. He howls like a wolf. Howling is one of many forms of verbal communication in dogs. Dogs howl to make themselves known, to get attention, and to establish contact with others. Some dogs howl in response to high-pitched sounds such as songs, sirens, and musical instruments. If you show your dog affection and stop howling, he may simply want extra attention. They roll on their back. When a dog rolls on its back, it may indicate that it has easy access to its abdomen for tummy rubbing. This is also a sign of submission. The best way to identify the cause of this behavior is to examine the dog's personality and the circumstances that triggered the behavior. For example, it might be an invitation to play with another dog, to avoid an argument, or to rub his belly to show his affection. Whining is his song of the week. Whining is one of the many ways dogs communicate verbally. Dogs whine most often when they are seeking attention, or when they're excited, or when they're scared, or when they're trying to please you. However, any dog can learn to do so to get their attention if this behavior causes them to look at, talk to, or otherwise interact with their pets. However, you don't necessarily have to give in to your dog's demands for attention at this point. Acknowledging whining can reinforce this behavior. Instead, wait for the whining to stop and praise the dog for being quiet before giving it attention and handling it. It can be difficult to be consistent if your dog is stubborn, but over time your dog will find that sitting quietly for attention is more rewarding than whining. They ignore your commands. If your pet seems to give you the cold shoulder and suddenly ignores your commands, it's a good sign that he's not happy with you. He may ignore instructions. Dogs actually ignore information they deem unnecessary. They stop sleeping. Has a previously sleepy animal companion suddenly become an insomniac? They may not feel particularly safe at home. Just like humans, animals sometimes stop sleeping when they feel anxious or aren't getting enough exercise. However, that doesn't mean you have to take it to bed to fix it. Sleeping in the same bed as your pet can have a negative impact on your sleep and health. Dogs use their whole body to communicate, and that should be taken into account when judging their mood. A shy or fearful dog may have a tucked tail, set back ears, and a rigid body. He may also pant, drool, avoid eye contact, pace, and move away from stimuli that are affecting him. It has a tail and calm posture. Either way, it helps to give your dog some love and affection at this point. You either satisfy his need for a hug or lull him into a very real sense of security. That's it in today's video. Thanks for watching. Your support is really our motivation.